Hi guys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Gaming News. Today I brought this gaming news a little bit late because I was working on a lot of videos and I was collecting news for the whole week. So there's some interesting news this week, so let's just dive right into the video itself. First, talking about my experience for Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol is a pretty impressive game in my opinion. If you are a Dead Space fan, you will definitely love it. The storytelling, the arc overall is pretty interesting. The only problem that I faced was the system optimization, of course, and the length of the game. Of course, the length of the game for an enthusiastic gamer is pretty short. It's like equivalent shorter to Stray, but the thing is that it keeps you engaged every moment that you're playing the game, and the replayability is a pretty big issue in my opinion. Like for games like Elden Ring or Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, is that the replayability is pretty good. So even if you complete the game, you can start over at a particular point, or you can just restart the whole episode of what you're going through. But you still have like the collectibles and all the stuff that I've collected throughout the campaign and stuff. But that kind of replayability is not available with the day one patch of Callisto Protocol, and that is the problem that I faced. Talking about optimization, II for 3060 12 gigahertz, not 12 gigahertz, 12 gigabits of VRAM. I have a i5 12th gen, which is pretty good in my opinion, and I'm running the game at 1080p with a 144 hertz monitor, so I don't think I should be facing any problems. I've played a lot of AAA games in this. I've played the Crisis 3 Remastered. I've played the whole Crisis Remastered trilogy. I've played Devil May Cry. I've played a lot of I've even played the Dark Knights games in it, like all the Batman games, the GTA games, GTA Online. I even play FIFA, like that's the mid-ranger games, but like I've tested it with a lot of games, including like streaming it, playing music in the background, and even like researching while playing the games. I never feel issue. But this game, even after closing every single thing, even my Discord and stuff like that, I still had frame drop issues, especially during when it transitioning from the main gameplay to the cutscenes. That's been a pretty big issue. I mean, it drops around 30 frames, and imagine you're not using a variable refresh rate, and you're certainly dropping from a 144 hertz till 30 frames, like 144 frames to 30 frames. It's a pretty big drop in my opinion, and I feel like Callisto Protocol as a company who is developing such a big AAA game should address the issue. Let's move on to the next news. So now that Activision Blizzard deal has passed on with Microsoft for 67 billion approximately, I think Microsoft is willing to offer PlayStation a Call of Duty contract where they both of the games will be released in the same day at both of the platforms, along with their irrespective game services such as Xbox Game Pass and the PlayStation Plus. So I think this is a pretty good deal, and I hope that PlayStation goes with it and they don't file a lawsuit again regarding this issue in a foreign court. I hope both the PlayStation and the Xbox fan get to experience the game like cross-playing games, co-op games very soon, and that's a very big thing and good thing for happening that for gamers. But I don't know if this will like if this contract will be passed on or not. If PlayStation might reject it, I'm not so sure about it. So let's see. Talking about gaming, let's talk about one of the most prominent games in like the gaming industry in the competitive industry. That's Valorant. So Valorant's recent patch, which is the 5.12 FB, like the public beta FPB patch, is currently released, and there's some issues. People are like posting regarding like Chamber's gonna die, Chamber's gonna be removed, Chamber is useless right now with the current patches and the current modifications done with the patch. Many people think that it's good and it's necessary. Many people doubt it. There's a lot of debate about it, and I'm gonna make an extensive video about what's the patch is all about, whether it's actually changing stuff not. Let's see what happens. I will discuss that in my further next video about it. So So the next news is not exactly about gaming, but it affects gamers in general. It's about Microsoft releasing an update that strongly urges like its Windows 10 users to move to Windows 11. Many people don't feel comfortable being forced to move to another upgradable platform when they are convenient regarding their previous version of Windows, and the Windows 11 having a lot of issues, as I've mentioned in one of my videos before. So I don't think Microsoft should force this kind of update pretty soon, like considering Windows 10 was not like late. I think it was 3 years since Windows 10 has been dropped and been is been using. So I don't think Windows should like force users just now to be updating to Windows 11 for like most of the configurations, and many systems as of now still doesn't support Windows 11 compatibility completely. So that's a big bummer in my opinion. So there's a very big rumors about Microsoft adding a lot of games to the Xbox Game Pass. One of them is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Metal Hellsinger, High on Life, Eastward. Like these are the big like claims that they have been making that are like being like tossed in like rumors. Along with it, like High on Life is already confirmed to come into the Game Pass. Is already been listed in the Xbox Game Pass app itself, but the other games are pretty prominent games, and if they come, that's gonna be a very big thing. So, Inside is also coming to the Xbox Game Pass. I think it's already been like there when the video has been made, and that's a very great game in my opinion. And there are leaks that AEW Fight Forever will also be included in the Xbox Game Pass on day one, which is pretty big. Then there are other rumors that Hot Wheels Unleashed will also be added since it's from the developers that Microsoft is currently acquiring. So that might also be coming. So there's a lot of like cool games that have been added to the Xbox Game Pass, and that's giving PlayStation a very big tough competition since all the PlayStation games are also coming to PC, and you can purchase them on Steam or Epic, whichever exclusivity they are selecting, and you're also getting the option to play all this large variety of games with this minimalistic subscription for 1 month, which is pretty good in my opinion. And if you're a first time user or you're getting some cool offers from Microsoft where you can purchase this game for 50 bucks, like 15 rupees is pretty low. I mean, it's exclusive taxation, so inclusive taxation it will be around 65 rupees. Still, it's like less than $1 you are getting these huge ass library of games. That's pretty good in my opinion. And let's see what other games Xbox Game Pass added to its library. So EA showcases the first 80 minutes of the Dead Space game. That's the new remake that's coming up probably next year, probably next to next year. But that game looks pretty good in my opinion, and like impressed with it. Like it kind of like already the Dead Space like feeling of not being able to play Dead Space anymore has like been filled with Callisto Protocol, but it's like not that impressive because of the issues that I mentioned before. Hopefully they get fixed. Hopefully we get the game like full patched game. But Dead Space getting fully remastered and fully remade from ground up, it's a pretty big thing, and I am really hoping for that it goes really well and it doesn't go through the same issues that Cyberpunk or many other games these days are going through. So let's hope for the best. So next up, we're gonna talk about Amazon Prime Gaming. Amazon Prime Gaming is a pretty big service, especially in the United States, Canada, and other parts of the world. And it's finally released its teased its launch in India, and it will offer a large variety of free games every month as it does to other subscribers. So whoever has Amazon Prime will get Amazon Prime Gaming, and it's gonna be huge, it's gonna be big, and I think I will buy it. So let's hope and let's see what happens. Let's hope the deal goes well. So all of this like productive and positive news, there's some sad news regarding EA shutting down three of its more games to give live support to one of its prominent failures, that is Battlefield 2044. So it's shutting down Medal of Honor. I think it's shutting down Medal of Honor Warfighters, and there's a couple of other games that I think are gonna shut down. As of now, I know Medal of Honor War Fighter, Medal of Honor Above and Beyond is releasing. So on VR, so it's shutting down the servers for the version that was without the VR. That's being shut down. Then Airborne is being shut down, and Medal of Honor, the original one, that the classic one, is being shut down. So this is very sad news for all the Medal of Honor fans. I mean, this was a great game that like competed with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare genre, because like both of them were related to World War, and they both depicted very good graphics in the time they were like available. And it's unfortunate that these games are shutting down and their servers are being turned off, so no online co-op. But the modders will find a way to create like servers from themselves, and they can able to play this game online. But official servers for these games are being closed, so that's very sad in my opinion. Next up, there's another sad news regarding Nintendo. So Nintendo is planning to shut down RPGs as a genre. It's currently be shutting down one of its most prominent IPs, that is the Raglia Lost. I think it's from 2016. It was on the mobile devices, and it will be shutting down more of its RPG games and focusing more on online services. As of now, I think it's currently pushing Animal Crossing, Super Mario, and Fire Emblem pretty hard on the smartphone, like free-to-play smartphone games. So let's see what's in store for Nintendo as of now. And just one more thing before you leave. Uh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is finally being added to the Steam, and it's currently on sale. You can buy it for $989, like 989 Indian rupees. So if you're interested in, go check it out on the Steam. I will link down the page where you can check that out. And there's many more sales going on, so check it for yourself. If you like something, just pick it up. So that's all for the news. Hope you liked this video and found this video informative. Do let us know in the comment section below what do you feel about each of these news, and how is your reaction towards it. Press the like button if you like it, press the dislike button if you dislike it. Write down like whatever you feel about different new, like whatever feel about like the current situation of gaming and current situation of esports, anything you want me to address to. So we'll meet soon. Till then, peace.